pleasure to bring you the following live broadcast.
How's everyone doing tonight? Woo! It's Wednesday. It's 6 o'clock somewhere. With
John
ready in his chair. And almost 10 whole people watching from home. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? It's time for the ThinkSoJoE Show!
Either I'm getting really old or I am just cranking that intro volume more and more each week because that was kind of loud in my ears, or my headphone volume's up. I don't know. I don't think it is. Maybe I accidentally pushed the fader. Yeah, the fader's way up. That's why. Anyway, I don't know. It's getting weird, man. Like, I'm getting old and I'm feeling like I used to be able to sleep in any kind of time. Oh, so maybe it was a little loud. Maybe it wasn't just me. Okay. I used to be able to sleep through anything. Literally, like anything. Like sunshine, you know. Like, there's no... Like, with cats, there's no way to, like... had to turn me speaking. Okay, so I guess the intro was too loud. With cats, it's kind of difficult to keep curtains on your windows, particularly, and like even when I have curtains up, I got squirrels sitting there pulling at the curtains, so the light just keeps coming in, even though I had blackout curtains, and like I could sleep through that. I used to be able to sleep through that. Now, I go to bed in the middle. I'm shaking. I'm not shaking. It is cold in here, but I am not shaking. Anyway, so now I go to sleep. You know, if I go to sleep at night and the hall light's always on because there's no outside light source in the hallway. So the hall light's always on. Well, maybe I moved or something. I don't know. Like I can make the whole thing shake like that. See? Anyway. But yeah, now when I try to go to sleep, I can't sleep because the hall light's on. So I have this mask, and I keep hearing the door, but it's also very windy, so it's all like, hopefully that's not affecting the audio on the show. I have this sleep mask that I was actually given right after Brian passed. It was, Amazon sent him like a whole bunch of them, even though he only ordered one. And Lily told me she bought it for him because she wanted him to be able to sleep without the music in his head keeping him awake. And so I have that. It's a sleep mask. It's got headphones, like it's got speakers in it. So like I've been using that every night lately because yeah, it's. For whatever reason, I am like super sensitive to like everything when I'm trying to sleep now. Never was before. Doesn't help that squirrels being overly cute and obnoxious. Just clawing at you every 5 seconds, meowing all the time. I might bring her in here to co-host. She's been talking so damn much. But yeah, so... I thought maybe that was just loud in my headphones, but no, apparently that was loud going out to you guys too, so great. Wonderful. Where the hell is Laura? Got one person in the chat. That's going to make for a great opening segment when I don't have John. Yeah, Squirrel's being overly adorable. She was in the bathroom the other day, and I said, look, it's the cutest kitty in the whole world, and she goes, oh, right? As if to say, who, me? You know, like. So, and then, of course, I have Reese, who takes up the entire bed. Yeah, everybody's waiting for John. I'm waiting for John. I don't know where John is. I'm worried that John might get blown away by this wind, because John does not have a lot of weight to him, and it is very fucking windy outside. Oh no, yesterday was gorgeous out. I went out today to check my mail. I'm like, oh, I gotta get back in the house. It's fucking cold. Who was talking too much? What? But yeah, anyway. So yeah, I had a friend I was talking about this a couple of weeks ago on the show, and my friend was just really drunk one night, and he's just trying to, well-meaning, and he's trying to, tell me that I need to, yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Everybody's wondering where John is. There's Laura. Anyway. But my friend's, he's well-meaning, and he's like, oh, you should date somebody. You should find somebody to date. I hope you find somebody to date. Thing is, I'm not looking for anybody to date. I don't give a fuck about this shit. I'm very content with what I got going on right now. Laura won't speak until John is here. She says that every week, and then she still ends up inevitably speaking. She asks me the John questions. Anyway, my friend, really well-meaning, I hope you find somebody, and I just do not give a fuck. Like, I am done with that. I saw somebody, Jasmine and I were talking about this earlier. I saw somebody post something about, the dating pool in Buffalo sucks. And somebody else in the comments said, yeah, the dating pool in Buffalo's got urine in it. And it's like, yeah, that seems to be pretty accurate, but also I'm very content with everything right now. Very content being on my own. So, my friend, really well-meaning, but one of the things he was saying was like, yeah, PP. Anyway, he says, don't you miss having somebody to wake up next to and say good morning to? And I said, I have that. Her name's Reese. He said, no, I meant, don't you miss human companionship, not cats. I'm like, oh, I have that too. They're called the living brain dead. I see them at least once a week. So, well-meaning friend, not meaning to, try and push anything on me. He was pretty drunk. Laura's watching her shows. Her shows include this and old episodes of Bored Wrestling Fan. But yeah, well-meaning friend, don't, it was really obnoxious, but he was also pretty drunk that night, so I forgive him for that, but, it is what it is. Yeah, dating pool has urine in it is probably the best, thing that I've, there's always others, and no, I don't, weren't you here 2 weeks ago when I came out and I said I was asexual? Like, I don't need anybody. I'm not looking for anybody, not looking to do anything. Watching Raw, The Rock return to help Mick Foley. What are you, in 1998, 99, somewhere around there, Laura? Are you watching those? Those are your shows, the old turn of the millennium episodes of Raw there? I get back into that. I used to, when it was on WWE Network, I was watching like every show, like Raw, Nitro, ECW, all through 2004. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. WrestleMania 20. And I got into like 1998, and I think I just kind of stopped because, Peacock was way different than how the WWE Network. Anyway, I digress. I was too busy saying. That was a John episode 2 weeks ago. Because John wasn't here, we were waiting for John, and that's how we got into it, was one of my friends was in the chat and we were talking about dating in Buffalo. I think I was telling actually probably that same exact story. We were talking about dating and how, she hadn't dated in like 6 years and I haven't dated in like 2 years. And that's not true. I've been on a date since then, maybe 2, I don't know, 3? A few, I don't know. Anyway. Hail Satan, Leland. But, yeah. So but she was talking about that, and she said, "Oh, I might as well just be asexual." And I was like, "Well, since we're on the subject." So no, that was a John episode. That was not a Ryan episode. You were too busy thinking of Ryan. Okay. I'll give you that. The Undertaker returning, Kane versus Rico is getting boring. I guess you'll find out at WrestleMania, won't you, Laura? But yeah, anyway. Everybody's here. The whole family's here. We got Leland's here, Mark's here, Laura's here, Jazzy's here. We're just missing Steph, basically, and and John. And Jill. But yeah, that's, Jasmine's going to tell Laura a secret. You going to tell it to her in the chat, though, where, like, all the rest of us can read it? Yeah, where the hell's Dewey? Dewey's usually tagging Leland in the comments. Buy our merch. Merch.ThinkSoJoe.com. We got some John Can Read t-shirts in there now. I was just wearing my music t-shirt yesterday. It's pretty damn nice. Actually, yesterday I wore a Shambles t-shirt. The day before I wore the music t-shirt. I went out too late yesterday. Like, I went out early in the day because I got a package or something. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I'm like, it's so nice out. I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to go out and go for a walk. And I got out and I went for a walk. It's like, fuck, it's going to rain soon. So I had to hurry up and get back home. I do not drink coffee. No. I have never gotten into drinking coffee. Right now I am on 3 days no caffeine. I think John's on like 10. John stopped drinking caffeine, and in solidarity with him, I stopped drinking caffeine, but I still had 14 bottles of Pepsi still, the 6-pack bottles. So no caffeine, and that's been fucking with me. But the other day, I had a headache, and I was tired, and I had a lot of work to do. So I was like, fuck it, I'm drinking one of these Pepsis. So I got one of the Pepsis out of the fridge, and I went to take a sip, and there's just a huge chunk of ice. Like, the whole thing is like a slushy. I had to wait for it to melt. Do I like hot chocolate? Yes, I do like hot chocolate. There's a place around the corner from me. It's called Kaz Coffee. It's the same building as Dog Ears Books, and they have the best hot chocolate. And I've been trying to go find an excuse to go there, and just shit keeps falling through. So eventually I'll get back there. And especially now that I'm not drinking caffeine, so if I go there, the only thing I would order is probably the hot chocolate. So, what would I order from a Starbucks? Directions to the exit? No offense to Starbucks, my kid works there, but I don't even like their hot chocolate there. It's not great. Not a big Starbucks guy. I'd probably order like some food or something, but probably not a drink. But which also goes, I'd probably order an orange juice, honestly, because that's what I get at Tim Hortons whenever I order Tim Hortons. Can I speak any other languages? Not really, no. My other kid, not you. Cake Pops, yeah, Cake Pops. I'd be down for some Cake Pops. I do not speak any other languages. I did try to learn Spanish. I took Spanish in high school for a few years. I did try to learn Spanish a couple of years ago, and I think I'm content with only being able to say that I don't speak Spanish in Spanish. So, and the only reason I wanted to learn is because, like, I was getting, stuff about rivers in voiceovers, and a lot of rivers are like Spanish names. No, I can't speak any other languages. What do you want? What am I, Cesaro over here? No, I live in America. I don't travel out of the country, so I don't know why I need to learn any other languages. honestly. Like, Google translates a thing, so, I have had to translate scripts from other languages because somebody forgot to translate them or something. I got a whole. I get these scripts pretty often for this one channel I work for. They'll send me just a zip file with like 16, 17 scripts, and one side is I think it's Russian, and the other side is English. And there have been times where there was one time where they literally sent me just the Russian scripts. And I was like, I'm going to run this through Google Translate, and I'm going to do all the jobs until I get the English translation from you through Google Translate. And it seemed to be pretty accurate, pretty in line with what their translation was. Dewey was outside picking up trash. The wind blew everywhere. It's windy out there too, I take it then. It's windy as fuck out there. That's why I'm thinking John ain't here yet, is because his skinny ass got blown away by the fucking, by the wind. Do I have a favorite treat when I'm feeling down? Not really. No, I don't think. I keep hearing doors, and that's just because the wind is blowing through my house. I don't think John's here yet. It's windy. It's windy in Potato Land too. Just speak Russian. I don't speak Russian. I can't read what those things say. I have no idea what they say. Jasmine's learning Russian. Good, you can translate for me. Anyway, favorite treat when I'm feeling down? Probably ice cream. I don't know, but I like ice cream like all summer long. So, root beer floats and sundaes and just milkshakes. Anything ice cream, I'm down for. Yeah, I don't know if my mic's picking that up, how windy it is out there. It is fucking windy. It's insane. Like, it's freezing in here, and it only gets cold in here in the studio when it's windy out and cold. And that's because, like, this window is not fully closed. I keep my air conditioner in all year round because I got nowhere to put it. So I just leave it in. And, like, I should put plastic up over the windows, but sometimes I actually like to run the air conditioner because it gets really fucking warm in here. But today it's cold, hence the hoodie. You never see me wearing hoodies on the show. And it's that cold in here. 2 weeks, I won't be here. WrestleMania 2010. I need to see Kane versus The Undertaker if he's alive. Okay, Laura, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Enjoy the Brock Lesnar and Goldberg match. What is the best movie starring John Cena and why? Ready to Rumble. It doesn't star John Cena, but he's in the background. I've seen a couple of John Cena movies. And they're all the fucking same. At least, like, before he left wrestling, like when he was doing WWE films, because I haven't seen anything he's done since then. Hey, look who's here. But like, they're all the same, right? I'll let John get settled in, and John can join in this discussion too, because I'm sure he's probably seen them.
It's cold in here.
It's cold. It's fucking windy. I thought you were going to blow away, dude.
Nope.
Yeah.
Right not.
Nope, John, he's got that heavy coat. That's the only reason he didn't blow away. All right, clip that on, and I'll turn you on. All right, there we go. John's here.
What's up, guys?
So Leland wanted to know,
What's up?
what is the best movie starring John Cena, and why?
The Marine.
The Marine? Okay, why?
I don't know.
So the Marine, the plot of the Marine is like his wife gets kidnapped and he has to go rescue her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then he did 12 rounds, right?
That was.
And the plot of 12 rounds was his wife got kidnapped and he had to go rescue her?
Yeah, pretty much with the guy from Terminator.
And then he did, what was it? There was the movie where he was the high school wrestling coach, or whatever the fuck
Yeah.
that was, right? And he had to basically fight for his family, just like the other two movies before it. So, you know, all the John Cena movies before he left wrestling, or you know, left full-time wrestling, are all the same.
I did like that one he did. I don't know what it's called. He was a fireman. He had to watch these kids.
I remember seeing the trailer for that, but I never saw it.
It was good.
I don't watch movies. 2, movies starring wrestlers usually aren't great.
I thought he was okay in Fast and Furious.
He was in the I haven't seen a Fast and the Furious since the first one, so
He was in the last one. He's new. He played Vin Diesel's brother.
gotcha. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of movies, and I particularly like. You're making a lot of noise with your beard in your mic there.
It's in the hoodie and sorry the jacket too.
Yeah, but every time you go like this, like your beard is just rubbing right up against that microphone capsule.
I shaved.
Well, you're stubble then.
I'm stubbled.
John, thoughts on Friends, the TV show? You ever watch Friends?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's opening chips. Yeah, exactly. That's it's
It's been a long day.
yeah. I didn't like Friends.
No,
I really
I like Joey.
like it's okay, but it was nothing I was gonna like sit and watch every week or binge watch. It didn't help. It was on the same night as SmackDown.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I'm watching wrestling. Fuck Friends. And then I was watching like I'd be watching TV at work, and Fox would show they'd show The Simpsons, How I Met Your Mother, and Friends. But they wouldn't show them in any particular order. So Friends was just like I never knew what the fuck was actually happening because they weren't showing them in any discernible order. But then I got like hooked on How I Met Your Mother, and I watched that.
Yeah, it was a good show too.
Laura says John liked Joey, the TV show,
No, Joey that was on Friends. He was funny.
but that was Joey from Friends. Was Joey the TV show?
Oh.
He had his own TV show
he
after
did?
Friends. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it lasted like 6 episodes or something. I don't
Oh, it
know.
didn't last long.
It did not last long. It did not. It must have failed to capture the magic of Friends. Yeah, I never really cared for that. I never got into it.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't my thing. So I don't know. But again, like it was on Thursday nights opposite SmackDown. So like, what am I watching? Lifelong wrestling fan. Am I watching a fucking sitcom?
You gotta pay respects to Virgil.
Yeah. Well, if we're paying respects, let's pay respects to Anthony Gaines, who passed away this past week.
Who's that?
Local wrestler.
A local wrestler.
Do you ever see the clip from the local show where it's AC Romero and he pounces the dude out of the ring and the dude just goes flying like 10 feet?
No, I seen Hogan do that to Rocky.
No, I gotta show you that clip because that was the dude that got pounced out of the fucking ring by Ace Romero. I met him a few times. He was a good dude, and you know, we used to chirp back and forth and shit about like shit that would happen when I was still going to the wrestling shows. Actually, Empire State Wrestling on Friday, March 15th. They've got a show in Niagara Falls, and they're going to have commemorative T-shirts and 8x10s of Anthony Gaines, with all the proceeds going to his memorial service. So if you're a local wrestling fan, you want to support a local wrestler who was a good dude. March 15th. I don't know the name of the venue off the top of my head.
What company?
Empire State Wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of talented wrestlers came from.
Oh yeah, Daniel Garcia was one of them. Came from there.
A lot of
Cody Diener came from there.
yeah.
Lots of
Lots you see on WWE and AEW.
yeah, a lot of guys.
And women.
And you know, but that was heartbreaking to hear because the kid was only 30, man. I don't even know what happened. Nobody has said anything publicly about what happened, why he's not here anymore, but really sucks, man. And it's, we in the music scene, we lose people pretty young, it seems like.
I lost band members.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But, the wrestling business, it's even worse. And, 30 is way too fucking young to go. Mm-hmm. So my heart goes out to all my friends in the local wrestling scene who knew that kid and lost a brother, But, yeah, we can pay respect to Virgil. Let's go to Olive Garden. Anyway. But, yeah, what'd you think of the thumbnail for the show this week? I saw Mark just liked it on Facebook.
Yeah, Jill's a lot of hair.
A lot of hair.
I told her I can wish
So
I had much hair like that.
So today is the anniversary of the release of Pretty in Pink. It came out this day in 1986.
Oh, really?
That movie is 38 years old today.
Wow. 38 years.
It's older than you.
Yeah.
You've seen it. Did she end up with the right person? Do you think? Should she have ended up with Ducky? Or was she right to stay with Blaine?
Well,
Because I've seen a lot of people say she ended up with the wrong person.
you want my opinion?
Yes, I'm asking your opinion.
Well,
Frozen is older than John.
yeah. well, I can I can relate to Ducky, so I'm gonna go with Ducky.
You think Ducky? Okay. So originally, this is what I found out in the last day here. Originally, Ducky was supposed to end up with Andy. Originally, the film portrayed Andy and Ducky ending up together. However, test audiences booed this ending. John Hughes wrote a new 5-page ending where Andy and Blaine got together instead. This was shot several months after the film wrapped production and was filmed in one day on a soundstage designed to look like the Los Angeles Hotel Ballroom where the first ending had been filmed. When called back to film the new scene, Andrew McCarthy was in pre-production for a stage play and had lost weight and cut his hair for the stage role, so he was fitted with a wig for the reshoot. Molly Ringwald had anticipated that audiences would be dissatisfied with the original ending, saying it didn't make sense to have the entire movie be this Cinderella story, yet she doesn't end up with the guy she wants. So, yeah, apparently people hated the original ending, which was supposed to be Andy ended up with Ducky. But Paramount claims that they have been unable to locate footage of this original ending.
So it never happened.
So whether
It's lost.
It's lost media, I guess we can consider that right now, right?
Yeah.
But Ringwald has said that Ducky was based on her best friend who was gay and with whom she had an extremely non-romantic relationship.
I don't think was he gay?
He wasn't. Not in the movie.
Yeah,
Ducky
no.
wasn't. Ducky wasn't gay, but her real life best friend that Ducky was based on was gay.
If you saw,
Ducky was obviously not gay because he was always pining for Andy and ended up with the other girl at the end of the movie. So
was it Two Men? What was the TV show he had?
2.5 Men.
2.5 Men.
Yeah.
He showed up as Ducky for something. He came for like a Halloween thing.
Does ThinkSoJoE made any lost media? Yeah, I've got a ton of lost media out there that's gone.
So you think I can make an announcement right now?
Floor is yours.
Floor's mine. Okay. Well, guess what, people? I'm coming out with my own show on YouTube, and it's a cooking show. You think you can cook?
Is that what you're calling it?
I don't know. I haven't come up with a title, but
yet.
we're working on a title. But
John is
he's going to be on the show, too. He's my psychic, like my psychic.
I'm his psychic.
So I'm going to have my own show coming out next month.
Are people going to watch this show?
Probably not.
Okay, you can work anytime now. It is decidedly so. People are going to watch your show, John.
Did I say that? No. It's a birthday thing.
Birthday thing. No, John isn't pregnant. Leland says, I'll totally watch John cook some stuff.
Give me the damn answer.
Yeah, this thing sucks. Jasmine says she'll watch.
No, I give up.
Don't count on it, is the answer. Sorry, buddy. Anyway.
Yeah.
You got people saying they'll watch. People are going to watch your show.
Yes.
People are going to watch you cook.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I'm gonna have a live audience, and maybe comments. You could live comment just like this show.
And I am gonna. Well, we could do it live. I don't know if we're going to do it live though. That would actually be very long because some of the things that you're gonna cook are probably gonna take a while, right? So.
Well, I'm gonna have it like. I'm gonna show them how to, and then I'm gonna have it already made.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know. We might have to tape it.
Laura will watch every odd numbered episode. Yeah, we're still working on details.
Yes, but next month we're gonna shoot. So.
Also coming soon is I'm gonna start bringing my 360 camera in the car with us.
Me yelling at my car.
Now, besides you yelling at your car, I'm gonna bring the 360 camera so they can get all the fun living brain dead stuff. I probably can't air it though because we're always playing the radio and singing along and shit.
Damn, I can't bring no more.
But yeah, this whole thing started at Denny's. Started at Denny's and just spiraled out of control.
It started at Denny's, and apparently I decided to make a show about it.
I'm sitting here the other night. I was watching wrestling or something, and John it was Friday. You called me.
Yeah.
And I'm watching SmackDown, and John just calls me. He's like, "Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?" I'm like,
"Don't give it away."
I'm not. I'm like, and then he told me what he was cooking on the first show. I'm like, okay, you called me for that. All right.
I'm excited. I never had my own YouTube show before.
This is true. You haven't.
So expect merch.
Yeah, expect merch.
We'll have a live audience though.
Well, we'll see about the live audio. We'll figure it out.
No, I mean like because of Jill and Lisa and
oh right.
yeah, Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Because they get to test all the food.
Yep.
We get to sit back.
Yep.
And get their faces.
Yep.
Happy days.
Cooking an egg on the first episode. Laura wants to know.
Hey, I've been cooking since I was like 19. So
for like 3 months.
I'm 35. It's been a while.
Speaking of 35, it's almost 6:35. We need to play some music here.
Yeah, play some music, and I'll be back for the weather.
Anyway, it's windy. That's what you need to know about the weather. Photo City presents. Get ready for a visceral assault of live music. Into the Light, heavy rock from Rochester. Putz, 585, heavy, groovy hardcore. Crown Conscious, Buffalo progressive metal. Stormhood, Binghamton doom sludge. And Jerry's big world-famous band, 585 Garage. Thursday, February 29th. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. at Photo City Music Hall, 543 Atlantic Avenue, Rochester, New York, 14609. Greg, why didn't you put the ages in here, bud? That's not like you. You always put the ages in your event pages.
He's a busy guy.
I guess he is a very busy guy, but still, I mean, that's a crucial detail to leave out. Anyway, this is Into the Light, and this song is called Camera Shy on All WNY, ThinkSoJoE Show. That was Into the Light.
That was pretty good.
It was. Song called Camera Shy. Catch them at Photo City Music Hall this tomorrow night, actually, in Rochester, if you're out that way. Yeah, that was a pretty good song. Vertigo Child asked if you are going to be the next Emerald Lagasse. You saw that right when we went to song break, and you said...
Gordon Ramsay.
He's going to be the next Gordon Ramsay, he says.
Mm-hmm. Watch out. Invite him on my show and kick his ass.
So is it weather time? Are you doing that? Or
yeah, I'm just trying to pull it up.
Hopefully it's going to be a lot less windy than it is today, because it's fucking cold in here.
Yes.
John,
I thought you have heat.
I do, but because the heat's coming this way, and then yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
I don't know why I do this.
Yeah, I don't know why you do that either. Laura wants to know if you're pregnant.
Yes. Is that possible?
Anything's possible these days.
Yeah. Okay. It's mostly cloudy. The highs today was 65 degrees. It was nice earlier. The lows today is 23 degrees, but it feels like 18 degrees. But right now it is 28 degrees out there in Buffalo. Forecast, which I can't find. Wonderful. Weekly. Okay. Yes. No. Daily. Okay, here we go. Now I got it. Tomorrow, the highest will be 29 degrees, with the lowest will be 19 degrees. It's supposed to snow. Friday, sunny. Highest will be 53 degrees, and the lowest will be 25 degrees. And pretty much Saturday will be 51, with the lowest will be 39, and Sunday will be 61 degrees, with the lowest 41. And then the rest of the week, it's going to be snow, 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 snow. Great. So I'll probably be working, I think.
I swear I looked at the forecast earlier and it was supposed to be in the 50s all next week, but I'll take your word for it. Because you're looking at it now and I looked at it earlier. So it's entirely possible it's changed.
Yeah.
No, it's still telling me Friday 52, low 40. It's telling me 60s all next week, man.
Well,
I don't know where you're getting your weather source from.
yeah, I don't know. Things are never right, I guess, with the weather. But
So based on the ThinkSoJoE show weather report, it's either going to be snowing and cold next week, or it's going to be in the 60s and sunny all week.
well, I'm hoping for snow.
I'm hoping for 60 and sun, man. Fuck this cold shit.
I need money.
I need exercise.
I
I need
that
fresh
going.
air and freedom, bro.
Life's a bitch sometimes. Throws your curveballs. Anyway, this has been the weather report, and I guess, I don't know. Back to you, ThinkSoJoE.
All right. We need to hire that guy from Houston that sneaks the words into the weather, like the song lyrics. You ever watch that guy on Instagram?
No.
I'll send you some of his stuff. I never showed you that wrestling clip I was supposed to show you either during the song break. Anyway. John's over here playing with a $400 microphone, just playing with it.
Sorry.
John's like, I need money, and then he's fucking with a $400 microphone. Like, yeah, okay, you might need more money if you fuck that thing up. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I got nothing to talk about.
nothing to talk about. You've had a whole week to think of stuff to talk about. You got nothing to talk about. I got
I'm
nothing.
already.
I started the show with nothing to talk about, and I had no co-host to bounce off of either. So
Yeah.
so I was just telling the same stories I was telling 2 weeks ago. But so I always give you shit for listening to Falling in Reverse.
And yeah,
Constantly give you shit for supporting Ronnie Radke.
I don't
streaming his fucking music.
I honestly don't support what he says. I just think he writes some good music.
You like the music. So, but how are you listening to this music? How are you obtaining this music? Are you streaming
No,
from like Spotify? How are you listening to
YouTube. But like some of his songs, it's got it. Like some of his lyrics is like, I don't know. It speaks to me. I've been through a lot of his shit.
So, but what I'm saying is like you're listening to it on platforms that are giving him money every time you listen to it.
Pretty much, I guess, if you want to put it that way. Or the radio, or
Well, the radio's fine. That's the radio's
or
problem.
YouTube music that, you know, I have.
YouTube Music, you're using my money to pay him. Fuck, because you're on my family plan. Shit. Well, I asked because
And it's not the only band I listen to. Hey,
I know it's not, but you're still, you know, every time you play one of his songs, he's getting that 0.1, you know, whatever Spotify's paying or
Yeah.
Whatever YouTube Music's paying, I guess. But no, I mentioned it because I was listening to Marilyn Manson earlier.
yeah,
But I was not streaming his shit. I have it on my old phone that I ripped all from my CDs that I bought before all the accusations and shit against him. And I was like, I've had conversations about Marilyn Manson over the last couple of weeks. Particularly with our bass player, Nick, because he saw our what we call the distressed t-shirt, which is a knockoff of an old Manson shirt. It's an homage to an old Manson shirt. And he's like, I know what that shirt is supposed to be. I'm like, yeah, I know you do. And then we got into this discussion about like not spending any more money in playing his music. And then as soon as we finished playing, the sound guy played Tourniquet over the PA.
yeah.
I was like, oh, hey, look.
John, why do you
hate David Bowie?
I didn't hate David Bowie. What?
Laura says you hate David Bowie.
No, I don't. Why would I hate him?
I don't know. Laura just said you do. She asked you why.
No.
John
No.
says he doesn't hate David Bowie. But yeah, so having all these conversations, I was like, you know, I'm gonna break out my old phone, and I'm just gonna listen to some of this shit because I haven't listened to it in years now. And I put on Antichrist Superstar, and I'm like, I know every fucking word, to every fucking song, and it's like, man, like, it sucks I can't buy this on vinyl because if I buy it on vinyl, he's getting money, and I don't want to give him any money. But at least I have these CDs that I bought years and years and years ago that I've ripped to this SD card on this phone that I'm able to play through the Bluetooth and not give him money. So it still felt weird listening to him though, because it's like, fuck, man, like these were like my teenage years, you know, particularly like Antichrist Superstar and Portrait of an American Family and Smells Like Children and those fucking albums. And like, to go back and listen to him and be like, man, you know, this was so influential on me when I was younger, and now this dude is like one of the biggest pieces of shit. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So
I'm on day 13.
I'm
caffeine.
on day 3. I had a bottle the other day. I needed it. I'm sorry. I told them earlier. You weren't
you
here.
did? Oh.
I did. I had it. Yeah, I was like, I had a headache and I was tired and I had a lot of work to do. So I was like, fuck it. And I already told you, like, I got those 14 bottles to get through. Now I got 13 to get through. So take the bottle out of the fridge. I come in here. I take a sip. There's a huge chunk of ice in it. It had frozen over. So it's like a Pepsi slushy. So I had to wait for it to melt a little bit before I could finish drinking it.
Yeah.
But, you know. But it's been water and iced tea. And that's it. And like as soon as I finish this can of iced tea, I'm gonna call my grandma And I'll be like, yo, what brand of iced tea do you buy? Because I know it doesn't have as much sugar as this shit does. But today it's water. Got water.
Oh, Miss Joe. Oh, you didn't miss much.
You missed me and John giving completely contradictory weather reports.
Yeah, so we're going back and forth with that.
John says it's snowing all next week. I say it's high 50s, low 60s all next week.
Either way, it's going to be a great week or it's going to be a depressing week.
John announced.
I'm hoping for a depressing week.
John announced his cooking show.
Yeah. How you doing, Joe?
I confessed to listening to Marilyn Manson earlier today.
Oh, and
Even though I give you guys,
John.
even though I give you guys shit for listening to Ronnie Radke all the time, except I'm not giving Manson any more money because I've already given him all the money, and I have the albums, so I don't need to stream them.
No, I missed it. Yes, I'm having a cooking show.
John is having a cooking show, and apparently a child too.
Yeah, apparently Laura thinks I'm pregnant.
Laura thinks you're pregnant, and she thinks you hate David Bowie.
John, August weather report, heavy snow.
Yeah.
I can't because somebody's birthday's in that month, so I would.
A couple of people's birthdays are in that month.
I would love it to snow in August just to shut up Laura. Yeah.
Yeah, let's reverse this shit. You guys get snow for your birthday. Let me have the 60 or 70 degree weather on mine. Me being a winter fucking, well, I guess fall. But still, falls are winters in Buffalo.
Speaking about birthdays, somebody's birthday's coming up soon.
Yeah?
And he's
Damn.
in this room.
Actually, I should probably check that door to make sure you closed it. Oops. Didn't think about it. I'm going to do that right now.
Okay.
Especially because it's so windy, it might just unlock itself if you didn't close it all the way.
I think I did.
I'm sure you did. You usually do. Let's see. Yeah, door looks like it's closed. Cats are where they're supposed to be.
Don't count on it.
Don't count on what?
Son of a bitch.
You locking the door?
Keep asking the question. keep saying, don't count on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Didn't you
wreck
see that?
your ass in Lasertron, Johnny. If you can catch me, bitch.
Didn't you see that Simpsons episode where they had the magic 8-ball? The 8-ball never lies, John.
Fuck the 8-ball. What does it know?
Does the 8-ball ever lie? It is certain. So apparently it does. Anyway.
But yeah. I get to turn 18
Yeah.
in a couple weeks.
Geez, at least I gave you 19 earlier. Laura didn't. She said Frozen's older than you, so
Yeah.
which would put you younger than my kid. So our kitchen for the show is good to go.
Yeah. We don't know the set date yet, but hopefully in March sometime.
And I found the SD card for my camera. So
This is gonna be fun.
yeah.
Just got to get all the ingredients and aprons and stuff I'm gonna need.
Laura wants to know what day is it tomorrow.
It's Thursday.
That's right.
Thursday. February 29, 2024.
That's correct.
I know my shit.
What's the date on Friday?
March 1st.
Hey, he knows. John knows the calendar. Just need a few weeks so I could buy ingredients, had bills to pay. Yeah, I know that. I know what that's like. Mm-hmm. But, yeah. It's pretty damn cold in here. I get to work in here later. That's always fun. John, you look miserable. She says you look miserable.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm so good.
Okay. He's got this jacket on. That's the only reason he didn't blow away, is because he's got this jacket on. Tomorrow's the 5-year anniversary of Laura's first tattoo. I have no idea what the date I got my first tattoo is. I see some memories sometimes of like, oh, I got the, you know, this is, hey, look at this tattoo I just got. But like, that's not one of them because that was before like social media.
My first one was in 2008.
Mine was in like 2005 or 2006-ish. It was probably in like July or August.
I was like 12.
Jill wants to know if you're miserable because she told you can't get a neck tattoo.
No. No. I wasn't gonna go through it anyways. I would have bitched out. No, I'm not miserable.
February 29, 2018 would have been 6 years ago tomorrow. Not 5, 6. Laura can't count. She counts as good as you read. Buy your John Can Read t-shirts at
We haven't done that.
merch.thinksojoe.com.
I haven't read a book in a while.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a minute. I gotta get some new books for you.
I gotta get some.
Or you get John a copy of the Necronomicon. He's gonna be summoning demons and shit. He's not even gonna know it.
I'm gonna play with a Ouija board.
Oh, jeez. We are not letting you play with a Ouija board.
Oh no, my future.
That's a good way to actually find out if Ouija boards are actually real. Is just let John play with one, and if it spells everything right, we know it's real.
Then, eventually, we'll have John can
Cookish.
cook his shirts.
He can't make up words. He doesn't know how to read real words.
Fuck you, Joe.
There wasn't a February 29th, 2019. She's right.
There wasn't.
There wasn't a February 29th, 2018 either.
Oh, you just gave it another number in the month.
She's just making up days.
We're good in.
We're gonna send you a Luigi board so you accidentally summon Mario characters.
Virtual. I'm gonna summon demons, ghosts.
Yeah. It's just gonna be like Casper the Friendly Ghost.
But it's Brian playing Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Sweet Child of Mine, torturing me for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Eternally.
I mean, that's what you get for playing with a Ouija board, dude.
Well, no, it's Brian right away. Like, son of a bitch. You're already saving my ass, anyways.
Yep, sure did. You still didn't tell them about that. I don't know if you're gonna.
No, I haven't.
I don't know if you're gonna. I don't know if you wanna.
I'll just put it this way. I was not supposed to make it. I was gonna pass away soon. But totally story switched and doctors messed up. So I'm still here.
Basically, what happened is I told John that Brian and I were going to play volleyball with his corpse.
And
we were just going to keep sending him back and forth to each other.
Brian wasn't having it.
Me and John are wearing nipple pasties to our green Jello show. You'll fit right in.
Yeah, wait, what was this? Nipple pasting?
You're wearing pasties at the green Jello show.
It's gonna be cold in March.
Imagine getting married on February 29th. Imagine one of my friends' birthdays is today. Just one of them, but one of my friends' birthdays is today. And I'm like, you know, I think she's 35. So what would she be like? How would you figure that out? Like divide by 4, right? So she'd be like, I don't know. I can't math right now. It's too damn cold.
Don't ask me.
I'm not asking you to math, John. But yeah,
I'm still trying to figure out the calculator and see how old you are.
Actually, let me get my calculator. I'm gonna figure out how old my friend technically is if you only count her actual birthdays. Calculator. So she's 35. So we figured 36 would be. So she's 9.
9?
She'd be 8. 8. Wait, how the fuck is she 35?
Members there.
Maybe I'm wrong about the. Let me see. Maybe I'm wrong about the age. I think I got to be wrong about the age. Today's her birthday. She can't possibly be 35 because that's an odd number, and this only happens every 4 years, which would be even numbers. Something doesn't add up here. I'm very confused as to, because today's the 28th. What the fuck am I thinking?
I told you. Tomorrow's the 29th.
Yeah, today's the 28th. I'm fucking stupid. Never mind. I thought today was the 29th for some reason. My brain is just... There was a February 29th, 2000.
My brain's toasted.
What do you think of the new Crow? Did you see the new Crow?
Really?
That's the Crow.
Really? Come on.
Apparently it's based on the comic books.
Just leave it alone. No, keep the original. Don't kill it. Don't kill it. I swear to God, if they start a freaking another movie like the remake of The Breakfast Club, I'm about to fucking freak out. Leave that alone too. I tried to tell you. Look it up.
She tried to tell me that tomorrow is leap day, not today, and that's why I was super confused as to why my friend was turning 35 today when I thought it was leap day. It's cold in here because like the wind.
The Crow has a mullet.
It only gets cold in here when it's windy. You can actually hear the wind like whipping through the house. Like it's ridiculous.
So my car didn't make that noise all the way here, so
Good.
yeah, pain in the ass.
John calls me Monday night. During Monday Night Raw, knowing full well that I'm sitting here watching TV. Mm-hmm. And the entire conversation, all I hear is...
My AC's a piece of shit.
this fucking car.
It's depressing.
My house is a frozen tundra, Jasmine says.
It is.
It's fucking very cold in here.
It is.
Today.
I can't feel my feet.
I can feel my feet, but it's definitely cold in here.
Maybe because these shoes are in the trunk, but...
Yeah, that would do it. Anyway. You know where it might not be cold at is Mister's Bar and Lanes in East Aurora. 215 Main Street in East Aurora, to be exact.
Yeah.
Where our friends, Uncle Ben's Remedy, are playing Friday night, March 1st, 8 to 11 p.m., $5 cover at the door. They're so excited to have this group. The bar is very excited to have Uncle Ben's Remedy back. They'll have us dancing all night long.
Way to kick off March.
Joined by special guests Leroy and Loretta of Leroy Towns Band. This is Uncle Ben's Remedy, and this song is called No Better on All WNY. ThinkSoJoE Show.
Well, I was young, dumb, full of coconut rum. My breath smelled like suntan oil in the red hot sun. Mistakes were coming faster than I could regret them, so I just let them come. If I didn't know better, I'd say hindsight's crystal clear. If I didn't know better, I might rather be there than here. If I didn't know better, say those skies are all permanently blue. If I didn't know better, but I do. Say the youth is wasted on the young. I wasted my time looking for loves instead of love. The girls are leaving me faster than I can regret them, so I just let them go. If I didn't know better, I just live on these memories. If I didn't know better, they would be enough for me. If I didn't know better, lies we tell ourselves would be true. If I didn't know better. I'd say we got plenty of time. If I didn't know better, we turn that hourglass on its side. If I didn't know better, this would be easy to do. If I didn't know better, 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 see I do.
That was Uncle Ben's Remedy on all WNY Think So Joe show, the song called No Better. Turned out that that door was not closed.
Oh, wasn't? How?
It was not.
Oh, no.
Luckily, I think I got out there like right in time because
Yeah, that's good.
none of the cats were in the wrong place. So, yeah, I should have actually gone and pulled the door and made sure it was closed. But it's closed now. It's good. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I showed you the clip during
Yeah,
the
I've
song
never
break.
seen it before.
Yeah, I can't believe it's from a local wrestling show. You're a huge wrestling fan. I'm surprised you never saw that clip before. That went viral, dude.
I don't know. This jacket makes me look like I'm fat.
Hey, at least something makes you look like you're fat. For me, it's the fat that makes me look fat.
What is this from Tommy Boy? Do I look fat? No, it's just your face.
Yeah. But-
Hey, I got a joke for you guys. I got a joke for you guys.
Okay.
What is a what do you call a bear with no teeth?
What do you call a bear with no teeth?
Yeah.
I know what this is. You want to wait for them?
A gummy bear. Yeah, it's a knee slapper for you. Ha ha ha. Come on. I thought of that.
I knew the answer as soon as you asked the question.
God
so-
damn it. All right, what do you call... I got nothing. That was the only joke I thought of.
I don't think I have a laugh track on here anyways.
What does a cat like to eat for breakfast?
She gave you the answer. It's right there in front of you.
Mice traps.
Mice traps? No. Jesus.
My-
There is not a single. Okay, there are two letters you got right.
Okay, mice. Is the case silent? Is
No.
the case silent because throw me
Nope.
off.
Nope. K's not silent.
Are you going to the mall later? You think of Mr. Craps.
Not craps. There's no A in there, John.
Okay. Crash. What is it?
Krispies. Mice Krispies.
Oh, Rice Krispies. Rice Krispies. That was good. Good one. Good one. Good one, Jazzy. That was great.
I've heard Jerry Lawler tell that one before, but that's anyway. When Grumpy Cat was the guest host of Monday Night Raw, Jerry Lawler told that joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck context would Jerry Lawler have used that joke? And it's like, oh yeah, that's right, Grumpy Cat.
He had a lot of jokes in like the beginning of Raw era.
Yeah. Anyway, not a
Yeah.
wrestling podcast.
No, not a wrestling podcast. We're
just
music podcast. We try to talk about music.
We're just two musicians frozen in a fucking studio right now.
I don't say me and Joe are the best musicians, but we do well for our band.
I saw one of those. I was scrolling through Instagram this morning, and it's like, I'm a musician. Of course I watch YouTube and see 8-year-olds that are better than me.
That's me.
Yeah, it's both of us.
Yes.
It was like 6 in the morning, so I didn't want to just like blow up your fucking phone with shit that I was watching. But I saw this dude had this
Yeah.
fucking had to be like 50 fucking toms.
Yeah.
And was just hitting them and playing a fucking groove.
Oh,
out of
no
them.
cymbals?
No, just toms.
Yeah, that's what
Nothing but toms.
I've seen that video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I'm coming to band practice with this, and then you're like, what the fuck is? There's no snare drum. This is all freaking.
I was gonna send it to you and be like, John, this is the setup you need.
Yeah, I don't. Think
I blew up your
care
phone.
to-
I blew up your phone yesterday because I finally got to watching all the videos that you had sent me that I hadn't
Yeah.
gotten around to watching.
I-
So you're just sitting there like, Joe like this, Joe like that, Joe Hart reacted this, Joe Laugh reacted that.
I actually learned a fact that I never knew about my favorite drummer, Travis Barker. Mm-hmm. That he's actually a lefty. So the only reason he plays a righty kit is when he went to church, and went to school, the drum set was always set up righty, and he couldn't switch it. So he plays righty because of that. So I never knew he was a lefty. He never.
See, John, if Travis Barker can do it, you can do it too, and then we can just share drum kits with everybody.
Never gonna happen.
Other bands won't be like, oh, fuck these guys again. All right, they're going on last.
I was taught righty, but actually, maybe I might take that challenge. If maybe Travis Barker could do it, maybe I could do it for 2024. Change my style. You guys will kill me.
This is going to be interesting.
Tomorrow, I'm switching my kit righty. We're gonna try this.
Yeah, well, you'll have time because I don't like the way I
Wait.
have the chords set up in there, so.
I don't have a ready double kick. If anybody has a ready double kick, let me know.
Jill's been asking you to switch that kick to righty anyway, so.
Well, I'll try to make it work. I might have to buy a righty pedal.
I want to rewire stuff because I don't like the way I don't like that big ass wire running across the floor like that. So I'm gonna just do it with regular XLR cables instead of that snake. I thought the snake was longer than it was and would reach, but unless we rearrange the room, and then if we rearrange the room, then the drum mics are gonna go across the fucking floor.
We did enough to that room. We're not.
Yeah.
I'm not changing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Me and Joe did a lot of work.
I got enough fucking shit to rearrange in here.
I'm
I
excited.
cleared out this corner. This corner's got nothing in it.
Yeah.
I did that yesterday.
I'm excited for a new album
Me too.
and our next show coming up.
Yeah, me too. March 23rd at Photo City Music Hall in Rochester, opening for the legendary punk rock puppet show that is Green Jello, along with Wyatt Coyne and Venom Mob and Well Worn Boot.
We don't want to jinx ourselves.
Yeah, right.
We're on a record
Right.
here.
Right. Third time's a charm, hopefully, with us opening
Make
for
it
Green Jello
happen
in
for
Rochester.
Joe. Let's this happen for Joe. I need to ask it that. Where is it? Will Joe finally get his Green Jello show? We're going to know right now. As I see it, yes. One more thing. One more thing. Will I be a better drummer, righty? The outlook, not so good. Fuck you, 8-Ball!
Never doubt the magic 8-ball.
Oh my god!
That thing knows everything.
What's my favorite color?
Blue.
Fuck.
It only answers yes or no questions.
What number am I thinking of?
It only answers yes or no questions.
I'm asking you.
What number are you thinking of? 69.
Fuck you. What am I going to say next?
Fuck you. Anyway.
Anyway, we're also debuting a brand new song next month.
Yes, we are.
I don't know if I was. Did we announce that?
It is on our set list.
Yes.
It's, I made the set list. I just got to print them. I'm already ready for this show. Like, just got to 329. Was that the number you were actually thinking of?
She's close because I thought of 328.
Ah.
I mean, that's not how old you are.
What's up?
Oh, can't say it, right? I can't say
No,
it.
what the fuck? I don't even know what the name of it is.
Bar Whore.
No, that was the one we played at Timeless.
Oh, we did play that. We already debuted that.
Yeah, hold on. It's
Oh, okay. We don't have a new song. We're debuting all our songs in Rochester next month for the first time
This is true.
because we had never played Rochester before.
That is true.
Yeah,
However,
However,
we do have a new song that we're playing. I
Do
have it.
we?
It's in my phone somewhere. Here it is. It's called Partial Truths.
What?
Jill beat me to it in the chat. Partial Truths.
I don't remember. When was this?
Who is Bar Whore about?
It
Our song titles don't mean anything.
no, except for everyone's having sex but John.
Right.
But me. Like, you know what that song's about.
Our song titles don't mean anything. It's about me.
I find only one song, so I find that bullshit.
Bar whore's about me. Yeah, I'm totally a bar whore. I don't drink and I don't screw, so like what the hell am I doing hanging out at bars other than I play shows?
I don't drink.
And she said it was about me, not you.
I know, I just don't drink. At
Yeah.
bars.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm looking forward to getting to go to Stamps the Bar on Sunday, March 24th. One last Sunday show at Stamps.
I'm
getting
probably
very-
gonna be there.
Getting very emotional about this right now because
Hold it together. Hold it together. Hold it in. Think happy thoughts. You're on a beach with Heather Locklear.
did we do that to you in practice last week?
They went trying to do Scooby Doo ending.
You
You know, the weather makes me depressed. It's so cold out.
It is fucking cold. Like
It was so nice.
it was
earlier.
nice out yesterday. I went out for a walk yesterday, and then it started raining. And I was sitting in here, and I heard like massive thunder, and I'm like, "Yo, fuck yeah, I'm going outside." So I finished my game of NHL, and I went outside, and I sat on the porch, and it stopped raining. I'm like, "What the fuck? I missed the thunderstorm."
There was a mic in there once.
At some point, yes, there was. It's over here somewhere. I don't know where. Somewhere. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was so nice. Like I walked to like Family Dollar, and then I'm like, it's gonna fucking rain. So I turned around. The weather has me depressed as fuck today. I feel you, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I have to work in these conditions later. It's gonna be cold in here. The wind is gonna be blowing. Shit's gonna pick up in my mic. Shit shouldn't pick up in my mic though, because I have a dynamic mic. So it should be fine. If I had a condenser mic, I'd be fucked.
I'll tell you what's cold, working outside.
Yeah. That's why I don't have an outside job. I haven't had a job where I've had to work outside in like 20 something years, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, longer than that. When the fuck did I work at Blockbuster? Because I worked at Blockbuster and like at the same time I was working at a cemetery. And I took the job at the cemetery so I could say I worked in a cemetery. And now I never tell anybody I worked at a cemetery.
How was it?
It sucked.
Yeah, the graves.
I dug foundations for headstones, so I didn't have to go 6 feet. I only had to go 3 feet, and I didn't
okay.
have to dig like the full body size, just enough for the gravestones.
You ever see them do it?
No,
No.
but I was only there for like 2 weeks because physical
Yeah.
labor and me are not a match. So
Yeah.
I worked in a cemetery. I just never tell. Like I took the job just so I could say, hey, I worked in a cemetery.
Was it a big cemetery?
Yeah, I couldn't even tell you the name of the cemetery offhand. It was It was out near Art Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like if you're driving from Niagara Falls to Art Park,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's that
Huge.
cemetery off to the right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I worked in a cemetery just to say I worked in a cemetery. I'm actually technically a reverend, and I only did that just so I could be like, look at my blasphemous ass being a reverend, an ordained minister.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know. Used to do shit just to do shit so I could say I did shit. Like, I don't know why the fuck I worked at Blockbuster. Who the fuck thought it was a good idea for me, who doesn't watch movies, to work at fucking Blockbuster? We're talking about today's the 38th anniversary of the release of Pretty in Pink. I just saw it in December for the first time.
You just watched it for the first time?
For the first time. We were talking about, we had that show earlier this month at Timeless Babes. And you guys, Jill was talking about possibly calling it Pretty in Punk.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, you know, I've never seen that movie. And then the next day, I finally watched it.
Oh, okay.
Because I own it. I own a digital copy of Pretty in Pink. I've just never watched it. It was one of those movies, I think it might have been either a movie I got for free,
Yeah.
or it was a movie that I bought with the intent of eventually watching.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a bunch of those.
There's the Brat Pack
Right.
from the 80s. Or
Yeah. And then I watched The Breakfast Club the next day, and I don't remember shit about it, because either I was dead tired or I was too busy like texting somebody or something. I don't know. I'll watch it again. It was not bad. It was just I don't think I got the full experience of it. But yeah, I have a ton of fucking movies that I own that I've never watched. And I was telling somebody about the movies that I own that I never watched.
there was one, They Live.
They Live.
I never watched it.
I own that. I've watched that. I watch it every fucking
4th of July.
Every 4th of July now. That is my 4th of July tradition and will be probably for the rest of my life. I'm going to download Vudu on my phone and I'm going to tell you what movies I own that I haven't watched. Because there's a bunch of them. What the fuck? Is there not a Vudu app? I don't want the BET Plus app, and I don't want Pluto TV. I want Vudu. I typed in Vudu. Okay, I guess I'm not downloading the Vudu app, because apparently it doesn't exist. Movies Anywhere is on here, and that would probably get me the same list, but... Weird. Jasmine's asking me... to tell her who there is no answer. It is our song titles do not mean anything.
No. No. Not at all. They're just
There's
titles.
the Voodoo app.
Most of these songs are titles that I came up with.
Yeah, basically John says stuff and Jill has a
She
Jill
writes
literally
it down.
has
Literally
a
writes it
page
down.
in her notebook dedicated to things John says that could be used as song titles.
Now, when I come up with these, I don't think them for a week. They just come out of my mouth
Right.
at the time.
Right.
So, yeah, that's how our titles, they get named by me somehow.
Right. Our song titles don't mean shit.
Yeah. Now everyone's having sex with me. I think Isaac came up with that one.
Here we go. I'm gonna tell you the movies I own that I've never watched. Movies I own digitally that I've never watched.
Okay.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Never seen it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Never seen it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time.
What? What?
I've owned it on DVD, and
Come on.
in fact, if I go grab the DVD, I bet it's still shrink wrapped.
Oh my
1 and
God.
2 were great, and then I was like 3 just didn't interest. I was out of that phase by the time that movie came out.
It's good.
And everything I've seen online says that movie sucks. So
The second one was better. Nothing's better than the original, though.
no, nothing's better than
We
the
got
first one.
100 comments. Thank you. Congratulations.
The song was originally about a prostitute. Okay. Anyway, Harrison Ford in Blade Runner. Never seen that. Citizen
Yep.
Kane, never seen that. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Never seen that.
The three of those, Blade Runner, Citizen Kane, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, they're all on that list of like the 150 movies or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And so I bought them as like a 3-pack, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch these eventually, and I have not gotten around to it.
That song was originally about
Prostitute, we already said that.
yes.
Let's see what else is in here that I haven't. So there's Pretty in Pink. I finally watched that. Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy.
I watched that.
Studio 666
good.
with the Foo Fighters.
I didn't watch that yet.
The Lego Movie, the second part. I don't even know if
Yeah,
I own
that-
the first one. I never saw either one of them, so it don't matter.
Everything is awesome.
The movie Scoob. Never seen it.
Scoob?
Yeah.
No?
The Shining I own. I've never seen.
Outsiders?
I've seen The Outsiders. In fact, I own 2 different copies of The Outsiders
You
on,
gotta do
on
it for
digital.
Johnny, man.
My mom will tell you that when I was little, I used to like basically quote along with that movie, like singing my favorite song or something.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, I've seen. I seen that a couple of years ago for the first time. I don't own that, so
Classic.
I've never seen it, but I don't own it, so it doesn't count. It's not on this list. Detective Pikachu, I own. I've never seen.
Back to the Future.
I've seen Back to the Future a million times, dude.
Okay.
I own the trilogy too. That's not just. Let's see. What else we got here that I haven't seen? Aqua Teen Hunger Force : movie. Never seen that.
No, neither.
I own like the first 5 Transformers movies,
So I was never into like that's. I mean, I watched.
and I've only
some of
seen the
them.
first 2.
Never. Yeah, I watched the first one.
I saw the first one in theaters because I fucking loved Transformers. And one of the movies that I own that I've seen on here is the 1986 original Transformers movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
But so I saw the first one in theaters. I was like, that was not that good.
Yeah.
And then I saw the second one later. Like I was staying in the hotel for some reason, and it was on HBO, so I watched it. And I was like, this movie really fucking sucked. And I never saw any of the rest of them, so I have like I think the first 4 or 5.
What about
Never seen Happy Feet. I own that. X-Men: Days of Future Past. I own that. I've never seen it.
no? You ever seen Wayne's World 1 and 2?
I've seen Wayne's World 1 and 2. The Croods I own. I've never seen. Big Hero 6. Disney's Big Hero 6. Own it. Never seen it.
Elf.
Elf I've seen. But that was for the longest time. That was a movie that I owned and never saw. And then Karina was like, it's my favorite Christmas movie. So I watched it with her. And I actually really liked that movie, unlike somebody who might still be watching the show.
Ted.
Ted, I've seen him a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Gravity, Jason Bourne, I own those. I've never seen either one of those. The Lego movie, I do own the first Lego movie. Never seen it.
What about this one?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I've been meaning to watch it, but I have not watched it. I own it. Ghostbusters Answer the Call. Haven't seen it. Own it. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Own it. Haven't seen it. Star
And
Wars: The
Groot.
Force Awakens. Own it. Never seen it.
Deadpool.
Deadpool I've seen a bunch of times. You ever see Brewster's Millions? It's a good movie. You should
Where?
watch it if you haven't seen it.
Where is it?
Right here. With Richard Pryor.
Oh no, I actually haven't seen the John Candy one.
Yeah, that's a good movie, man. You gotta... Leland is in the chat.
What about Santa Claus?
I've seen the Santa Claus. Leland says, fucking fuck Elf.
Yes, man.
I've seen Yes Man. I haven't seen D Train, which I own. We're getting into
Ghost.
movies now that I got for free when I signed up for this. Ghost, I watched a few years ago.
It's classic. Patrick Swayze. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but
There's going to be a few here. D Train, Carriers, the Psycho remake, The Arrival, Bean, Crocodile Dundee, The Italian Job, Johnny English, Rango, and Stir of Echoes. Those are all the movies I own, but I've never watched.
Office Space.
So Office Space was one of those for a while too, because I got it for free, and I was like, I gotta watch this movie.
Home Alone.
And eventually sat down and of course I've seen Home Alone.
5.
5, no, Home Alone 5 is not on
Still
the
on
list.
this. Still fucking.
Leland doesn't let himself enjoy life enough. That's why he doesn't like Elf, apparently. So, but a lot of these movies were like on this list for the like.
What is this site?
This is Vudu. These are the movies I own on Vudu.
Voodoo.
These are movies
I've
I
never
actually
even
have.
heard of Voodoo.
These are movies I actually own. These are in my
You
library.
gotta pay for Voodoo?
You buy the movies. They have free movies you can watch with ads, but you can rent movies. You can buy movies.
Oh,
But these are movies I own and the ones that I just listed are ones I've never
I'll
seen.
probably just stick with what I have right now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And a lot of these are now on streaming services.
Yeah,
but when I
that's
got
why,
them, they
that's
weren't.
why.
Right? So, but like, Alien is in my library, and I hadn't seen it until last year when I was doing that 150 movies thing. I was like, oh shit, I own Alien, I'm gonna watch it. Aliens 2, way better movie.
Was it?
Aliens is a way better movie than Alien. Yes, absolutely. Way better movie. Like, Alien is good, but like, Aliens is the fucking bomb. Like, I watched both of those like back to back, and Aliens was just night and day from Alien.
If you had to pick a favorite movie, what would it be?
Favorite movie? Depends on my mood, but usually UHF,
Okay.
starring Weird Al Yankovic.
Okay.
Here's a really good, very underrated movie that's in my library that I bet nobody watching has seen.
What?
Johnny Got His Gun.
Never heard of it.
So, you know the Metallica song One?
Yeah.
Where the plot of the song is the guy gets he goes to war and he gets his limbs blown off.
Yeah.
And he loses his sight and can't speak. And that's Johnny Got His
Okay.
Gun.
Okay.
And if you ever seen the music video for Metallica's One, the clips that are in that video are from the movie Johnny Got His Gun, which I've seen. I saw the movie and then I got the book. I actually own 2 copies of the book.
My favorite movie was Grease. I'm serious though. Okay, I'm fired. Okay. This is my last time at a show. See you March on my show. I'm gonna have a psychic.
Oh, boy.
You haven't said it in a while, okay? I want to see what your reaction was.
Well, maybe if you go to Milky's on Saturday, maybe one of these bands will play Summer Lovin' or something. I don't know.
You'll be there?
I'm not going to be there. Maybe I'll be there. I don't know. But just because I'm saying, no, because we got plans Saturday night.
Yes.
So I'm not going to be there. But
hopefully you never go to a karaoke night, because I don't have to dedicate one of their songs to you.
oh, we're shit. There's live band karaoke going on this weekend. We should go.
Maybe they know Grease.
Maybe we can find a bowling alley that's got karaoke. We did that before.
Yeah, but
We got there too late.
Yeah, we got there too late,
We already tried that.
and there was security, and they said you can't bowl.
Yeah, that sucked. That was
We'll
shitty.
go to a different bowling alley.
Anyway, 100 Plus Club, Aklo, Nick Mass, and Last Night Songs. Saturday to 8 p.m. at Milky's on Elmwood. I'm pretty sure that's a 21 plus venue, but Ryan, you didn't put your shit in here. $10. Live visuals by Silas Rubeck. This is 100 Plus Club, and the song is called All the Time I Wasted on All WNY ThinkSoJoE Show.
Not gonna lie no more. I don't wanna hide no more. Been thinking about all the time I wasted. Put the money back. I lost a ton of that. Been thinking about all the time I wasted.
That was 100 Plus Club, the song called All the Time I Wasted on All WNY Think So Joe Show. John Johnson apologizes for his tardiness.
That's okay.
He's here. He made it.
I'm always late.
Yeah, John's always late.
You're good, buddy.
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
Yeah. But yeah, trying to convince John to go to wrestling next month in Niagara Falls. Because Demolition's gonna be there. It's my favorite tag team ever. I've already seen him, I've already met him, but I would love to go see him again.
Let's do this around this month and next month.
Fuck. I am not the WrestleMania sign. Stop pointing at me.
I'll see you at Mania.
Our damn Sabres beat his Canes. Hey, at least our Sabres beat somebody.
Sabres suck.
Yeah, they've been fucking terrible.
Nobody wants to go to their game.
Yeah. Dude, I watched the game a couple of weeks ago, and there was like literally nobody there.
Yeah.
It's like watching old fucking. It's like if they moved the camera to the other side of the AEW shows.
Yeah. Oh.
Did I say that? Anyway.
And live podcast. So.
Shots fired. I don't know.
Shots fired. Sorry, Tony Khan.
I hate that tribal bullshit, man, because everybody's like, look at this empty seats. And it's like, who fucking cares? Enjoy the fucking show.
Yeah.
Especially if you're at the show. Like, just enjoy the fucking show.
WWE does it.
Yeah. They did. Half the fucking arena was stadium was tarped off on Saturday morning.
I'm mad. They're not even coming here
I know. It's weird.
this year.
They're usually here, like,
Around
this
March.
time of year, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, they're not even coming from. I
aren't
looked
they
up
doing, like-
tickets. Nothing for Buffalo.
Aren't they doing, like, Binghamton, though? Like, that's... Your car sucks,
But they
so-
always come to Buffalo. That's
I
weird. AEW doesn't come to Buffalo. We only saw them once here.
Yeah, we had...
Well, we saw them twice. We went to
Yeah,
Rochester.
we had to go to Rochester for that one, but...
And I had
yeah.
a broken foot.
AEW should do Riverworks. That would be an interesting visual for TV.
Yeah, you know that actually would.
I've seen NXT there.
Yeah. Oh, off track. We're a music podcast. Sorry.
True. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, empty ass fucking arenas for the Sabres.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Speaking on a, do you think the Bucks are destroying the company for just being indie wrestlers with no business? No.
No, I actually like what they're doing.
AEW is making some good hires and
Yeah.
Particularly creatively, and hopefully they can get their shit back on track because their shows have been good. And it's just
Yeah.
nobody's fucking watching them. So, you know, it is what it is. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, anyway, not a wrestling podcast.
Not a wrestling. No, we're a music podcast.
I do have a wrestling event pulled up on my screen here, but that's because I'm trying to convince you to go. But anyway.
We got a couple of shows coming up very soon. I'm excited for.
March 23rd with Green Jello at Photo City in Rochester.
Yes. That, we already talked about that. And
So
April and then
April 13th at Evening Star with City Divide and XM Priory.
with the, yeah. So this could be, and plus new album. So, yeah, big things are happening for us, hopefully.
About to book a July show, I think. We got Punk Rock Prom, June 8th.
I'm announcing this right now. I'm going to book my own show for this band for the first time. I've been in this band for 5 years. 5 fucking years. I'm about to do something. I'm going to book a show. And I'll let them know about the date, but I'll make sure it's a Saturday. So
John's gonna
I'm
book.
going to set up a show. I'm setting up a show for the first time.
Good, you can deal with all that hassle and stress because
Yes.
I'll put you in charge.
Yes.
Like I
You
did to
gonna put
Jill
me
when
in-
she booked a show.
You and Jill take the night off. I will handle it.
Good.
I'm about to do that. I need to contribute to the band.
That's why I don't book us on shows I don't book our own shows very often because then I'm in fucking charge and I'm like, I don't want to fucking be in charge.
So I will handle it. But it's going to be at a venue we haven't played in Buffalo.
Okay. There's venues we haven't played in Buffalo?
Yes. I'm going to get us to play at the rec room.
Oh. Okay.
I have.
We have not played there. You are correct.
I will book that.
All right. John's going to get us on the rec room.
I know people. I will book that.
John knows people.
So, and I played on that stage before, and it's a really cool venue.
Are we familiar with the band The Lemonheads?
No.
John's boss is a big punk rock fan, not familiar with them. I've heard of them.
I never Lemonheads. They're a
Yeah,
punk
I've heard
rock
of
band?
I've heard of the Lemonheads. I wouldn't know them if I heard them. I don't think, but
I saw a commercial for Pennsylvania, that punk festival.
Camp Punksylvania.
Yeah, Less Than Jake or something.
No, not Less Than Jake. They
No, it
have
was a different band. It sounded like Less Than Jake saying about the tour. I mean, not the tour. but
They just announced like 7 seconds on that show or something.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
still have like 2 or 3 more bands to still
Yeah.
reveal.
yeah.
Camp Punksylvania, of course, our friends. John says he can help us getting booked in Virginia.
Awesome.
So
I would like to play there.
So our friends in Riot Squad Media, they do Camp Punksylvania every year. It was in September. They've now moved it up to July. Unfortunately, just after 4th of July. So it's like, that's tough.
If you get us a show at Virginia, does he drink? Do you drink, John?
What are you asking? You're asking me.
I'll buy you a drink.
But yeah, our friends in Riot Squad Media, they put on Camp Punksylvania every year. They get these lineups just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And this year is just like looking incredible. We were talking about festivals last week, and we'll talk about this one. Big D and the Kids Table. They just also.
Is this like one venue though? It's on a tour.
Yeah, no, it's one
day.
1 day. Well, 3 days.
Oh, 3 days. Yeah.
3 days in Gilbert, Pennsylvania. It was in Scranton the last couple of years.
Oh, okay.
John is also straight edge, but you can buy him a Pepsi.
You know what? You got it. You got it, buddy.
Well, look at it. But the Bronx are on this show. Laura Jane Grace, 7 Seconds.
Yeah.
Bad Cop, Bad Cop. The Venomous Pinks are on this. This is like a who's who of fucking modern day punk bands, basically. And it's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Working class stiffs.
Of course.
I mean, we didn't
I
apply
went to
this
high
year.
school with these motherfuckers.
Well, we didn't know we could have been on it, but we didn't apply these. Cardboard Homestead, those are our boys.
We couldn't take it.
We
Yeah.
couldn't guarantee that we were going to be available all 3 dates.
Yeah.
So
Maybe next year.
hopefully next year, I would love to do it.
Any cyan bands or?
I mean, I've already mentioned the Bronx, 7 Seconds, Big D
Well,
and the
I never
Kids
heard
Table,
of it.
Laura James
I heard
Grace,
it's Big
the
Kids.
Dirty Nil, Bad Cop, Co-Defendants. Come on, the Venomous Pinks.
Gotta have the Bomb Pops.
I don't
They're
know if the
not on
Bomb
there.
Pops are doing shows.
No, I took a break.
I mean, after
That there's one girl left.
after what the fuck's her name?
I think I followed a girl. I think she's only doing acoustic shows.
Yeah, I think
Right
after
now.
after Polly left, they just finished out whatever tours they had with Remington filling in, and I don't think they're doing anything new or any tours or anything. So it's probably
That's like one band I need to see live.
It's probably just Gen Pop doing stuff by herself.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
I
them.
follow her on Instagram.
I haven't seen them doing anything. That doesn't mean they're not doing anything. Polly's in a band, I think now again, and
Is it like multiple stages, like Warped Tour?
yeah, I think it's a couple of stages.
Couple stages.
It's and you camp. It's Camp Punksylvania. You literally camp.
So, no, you don't have to camp.
You don't have to camp. I mean,
But
you can,
you want if you want to enjoy the scenery, I would camp.
I was talking to my friend Ashlyn, and she was telling me because we met up with them in Syracuse with her and her boyfriend Matt. I think you met them at
I met them at Mohawk.
last year for Ska-Fest.
Ska-Fest.
Which is also coming up, and tickets are going pretty quick for that, by the way. If you're in Buffalo, you like ska, the Buffalo
I love
Ska-Fest
ska.
is coming up. We've got tickets, so I got to get tickets for the pre-show, though, because fucking Pilfers are playing.
There's a
And
pre-show?
they're doing a show the day before. So they're doing a show this year. They're doing a show, and they're doing a show the day before. And the day before is
it at Mohawk?
no, I think it's at Ironworks this year.
Ironworks this time?
But Pilfers is on this show. A band we saw last year called Backyard Superheroes is on this show, and they're fucking amazing. Actually, I'm pretty sure they're probably on this list here. They were fucking amazing, and I would love to get a chance to see them again. So
I heard Ironworks is gonna host Event Sevenfold.
Avenged Sevenfold is playing at the KeyBank Center.
Oh, I guess the radio was wrong. I thought they said Ironworks, right next door in the KeyBank Center.
You're gonna fit an Avenged Sevenfold crowd in fucking Ironworks?
That's what I heard in the commercial. I could be
playing-
wrong.
They are playing KeyBank Center, John.
Okay, because
Much bigger than
I
Ironworks.
honestly don't think you can fit them in there. I mean, you can, but I don't think you can fit the crowd.
That's my point. They are literally playing at the
They're
arena
big.
across the street from Ironworks.
Because I'm gonna say, how come Falling Verse plays arena and I was like, you're gonna put Event Sevenfold in Ironworks? It's not gonna work out.
I mean, isn't fucking Falling in Reverse opening for Disturbed on this tour right now? So
Yeah.
And the only reason I know that is because my brother saw them.
Yeah.
Was posting videos and shit. John's once again playing with the $400
Sorry.
microphone.
It's soft.
I know it's soft.
Take care of it well.
I do. Some girl randomly at Stamps a few weeks ago just went like this. She goes, "It's soft." I'm like, "Yeah, soft."
If you guys come here, I can take you to the
Storage unit where Lamb of God practiced when they were called Burn the Priest. Willie Adler used to be John's babysitter.
Nice, yeah. I'd be down for that shit.
Leland says there's a pre-show and post-show party at Ironworks for Avenged Sevenfold,
Oh,
which makes a
okay.
lot more sense.
Okay.
Than
Then
a
I must-
band the size of
okay.
Avenged
I know I heard
Sevenfold.
Ironworks in that thing.
Playing the tiny fucking venue we saw Teenage Bottle Rocket at.
Now Ironworks is cool.
There was nobody at that fucking Teenage Bottle
haven't-
Rocket show, by the
we
way.
haven't played that venue.
No, we haven't. You're right.
No, but we've seen a fight there at the Teenage Bottle Rocket
So
show.
I met the guy, not the guy that got in the fight, but the guy's friend. I met him the next day.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, we definitely saw a fight, but everything was cool at the end. Like they patched
It
out
was the
everything.
day after we just played Music is
We
Art.
played Music is Art the next day. And I'm like, I was so like, when I got home from Music is Art, I'd been on my feet for 12 hours.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah, I
I
felt
am
like shit.
so ready to fucking sit in the house and do nothing till Thursday. And then it's
we
like,
forgot
oh, fuck, I got Teenage Bottle
We
Rocket.
forgot about the show. were we on the show? I think I reminded you about it.
I think I texted you like, oh shit, dude, don't forget we got Teenage Bottle Rocket tomorrow.
It was like 4 days we checked out this comic club.
And then I was like, I'm gonna stay home for another 4,
Nope.
like till Thursday.
Nope.
And then that Tuesday, my buddy Mark texts me and he's like, hey, what are you doing? I'm like, just hanging out, watching TV. He says, so you're not doing anything? So I guess not. He says, cool. You want to come see Everclear with me at Town Ballroom? I'm like, yeah, let's go.
And then me and Joe went to Riverworks and we saw Sleeping with Cyrus and the U's.
That was the same night, I
The
think,
same
right?
night, yeah.
Yeah, we went and saw fucking Everclear. It was amazing, and I got to meet Everclear after the show. I got the autographed record and all that. Like,
We had a park where we park usually to go to Ironworks. So, because we're going to miss the bands.
yeah,
Yeah, so Buffalo sucks at parking. That's the only thing I hate about Buffalo.
but yeah,
Parking.
I got to. But yeah, Marky was just like, "Hey, you want to come see Everclear?"
I love that band, though.
And he was like, Brian would want us to both be at this show. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, you're fucking right. Let's go.
And then you saw the same color of my drum set, but different.
Yeah.
It was a yellow stripe with the black, and
Yeah.
because I have a yellow kit, silver kit.
That was the
Gold-
dude from the
gold
Atari's
kit.
drum set,
Yeah,
wasn't it? Yeah.
Atari's another good band.
Yeah, and my friend Katie was like, "Oh, that's my favorite band." I'm like, "You want me to just send you video from this show?" She's like, "Yeah." So I just sent her a bunch of video from the show. She was like super fucking
I
stoked.
think you told me they had a bunch of foot triggers.
No,
the
oh yeah,
Ataris.
the fucking guy from the Ataris. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been paying any attention, but Marky was just like, "Dude,
Click,
look
click.
at his pedal board. Look at his feet while he's playing." And he is literally just clicking every fucking
Every minute.
like just nonstop, like fucking
And singing.
like he's in a fucking shoegaze band or something.
And sing at the same time.
And singing at the same time.
awesome.
I was fucking amazed by that. And then Everclear comes out, and there's nothing on the fucking stage. It's just 3 fucking helixes and a drum kit. And no fucking amps, nothing.
They probably just got one sound. That's it. Because they have their own sound, just like the guitars do.
I mean, they have helixes, so everything is coming through the helix. Just like when we're like I'm gonna do it Photo City because we're not to save room in the car, so we don't got to bring an amp.
Yeah.
I'm bringing just my fucking my stomp board, and that's got everything I need, my amp sim and all that.
I got my dad's car for that.
Their entire tone is coming through 3 helixes on the fucking. That's all they had on the stage. 3 helixes, 3 mic stands, a drum kit. That's it. No amps, nothing.
Nothing.
There was no fucking background. There was no fancy lights like we had, like Bush had. You know, like it was just Everclear up there playing their fucking songs, and it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's great. I'm glad they're still playing out.
I am too. You know, Art Alexakis has multiple sclerosis, right? Like that's a very debilitating.
Is he the singer?
Yeah.
Everclear?
Yeah. That's a very debilitating thing to have. Like Karina had that.
Yeah.
And like there were times where she just couldn't fucking get out of bed and couldn't do shit, you know?
That's amazing. That's good for him. He's still doing it. Even though he has that problem.
So I bought their live album.
Yeah.
The day of the show, and I got it signed. And give me a sec. I want to just get the name of it. There's a song on this live album, right? And they said, "Oh, this is a brand new song." Oh, what the fuck? I gotta log in now. Hold on. They're like on the album. It's like, "Oh, this is a brand new song." Well, here's the thing. It wasn't a brand new song. I gotta do 2-factor authentication on fucking Discogs. Anyway. No, I don't want marketing. No, just shut up and let me fucking look at my collection here. Anyway. Everclear. So there's a song. They said this is new, and the song's called Sing Away, right? And they're like, this is a new song. This is, we're releasing it for the first time on this live album.
Yeah.
Except it was on Art Alexakis' solo record, which I also own.
Oh, you had a solo?
He had a solo record.
Or is this him?
His solo record is fucking awesome.
Does it sound like what he was doing?
Yeah,
in Everclear?
he basically is Everclear, but
yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's. I really liked his solo album, and then like I heard that song on the record, and I'm like, I want to listen to his solo record. I'm like, wait a second, this is the same song that they were saying was a new song on the Everclear record.
Yeah.
But yeah, just fucking great show, great time.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
Good for him, though.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like I said, MS is very fucking debilitating. That's why we've done, we haven't done them, but Karina and I would put on MS benefits, and like the show where I played with XM Priory was an MS benefit that they put on. Like all the bands that were on that bill threw that together in honor of Karina.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to help with MS research, so we had this big ass fucking show with 6 bands, and it was my first time doing the book reading gimmick with Yellow Sauce. And then immediately after that set, I had to go in that little tiny backstage area at Stamps and change so I could go on stage with XM Priory. Because we were back to back.
Yeah.
Like, and we've done that with Brain Dead too, where I've had to go back to back, but it was just like, no, I'm just going to wear my Brain Dead shit on stage with Yellow Sauce. Like, fuck it, who cares? Just have a bookmark that says I'm in the next band too, you know? I still got my maybe I'll go to Stamps bookmark right here. Maybe we'll go to Stamps. My plan is I'm going to make a bigger one of these and just give it to Jen.
Is it one night only, like Yellow Sauce? You never know.
Never say never.
Never say never.
I mean, this is a special occasion doing this doing this in honor of Stamps, because for me and Leland and Ryan, Stamps is fucking home. You know, and the people at Stamps are fucking family.
Exactly.
It's not the same people that we started with You know, we don't have Cam there anymore, and Ashton's not working the door, and you know, Chuck's not working sound. But you know, like Jen's still there, and Jen was the heart and soul of Stamps. And Jerry's a pretty cool sound guy. He's one of my favorite sound guys, honestly. Like, not as far as like how shit sounds,
Yeah.
but as far as like being able to work with the guy, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah. I didn't start playing her until like 2018.
Yeah,
I
I mean-
it's been impacting my music here too. So
I mean, I think I started
It
booking there,
sucks.
and I started booking there in like 2017, maybe 2018, early 2018. And just like, but like when we did the John Stamos birthday show, that just turned everything around. It was just,
me and Shayna had our first show there at Overlook.
yeah. I booked there a lot before I got to finally actually play a set there as a member of XM Priory, you know?
Yeah.
And technically as a member of Yellow Sauce, except I'm not actually playing an instrument or singing or anything. I'm just narrating as they play while I'm reading a book on stage. But then, you know, the first Brain Dead show was there. Your first Brain Dead show was there.
Yeah.
Was Jill's first Brain Dead show there, or was it Tudor?
Yeah, it was Tudor Lounge.
Tudor, okay. But yeah, I mean, like, for, you know...
But still, like her, like New Year's Eve, I think it was the first time she played there with us.
Yeah. So we're... the plan right now is to fill Stamps with balloons on the 24th.
Balloons.
Yeah, I'm actually about to order a new balloon inflator machine. I have one. I just don't know if it's here or if Karina has it somewhere. But the one she sent me a link to has a thing where you just wrap. It makes it easy to tie the balloons too.
The fun part is that at the end of the show we get to pop them.
Yeah. Yeah. I figure if we're doing one last Stamps show, we might as well go all the fuck out, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well go all the fuck out.
Yeah.
And the bands that we're playing with are just, you know...
And make them, even though it'll be the last show there, make the people that work at Stamps remember this.
I don't think it's gonna be. I think there might be more after that, but it's the last Sunday show at
Last
Stamps.
Sunday show, yeah.
I would tell you more about it, but it's time for us to go.
Holy shit, really?
It is.
That's not
I don't even think I've.
Holy shit.
Did I even load up the last song? I did not. Let me load up the last song. Anyway, so Saturday at 5 p.m. at the Evening Star Concert Hall in Niagara Falls, where we'll be on April 13th. It is Mosh Madness, as opposed to March Madness.
Yeah, nice.
Mosh Madness. March 2nd, 2024, Evening Star, Niagara Falls, 5 p.m., $15 advance, $20 day of the show, 18 plus with valid ID. This is put on by Frostbelt Entertainment. Adam, come see us.
Yes.
Come see us. You know, you wanted to see us last time. We didn't get to play.
Please, come see us.
Come see us. We're playing.
We'll make it up to you.
Come see us April 13th at Evening Star. Or if you want to make the trip out to Rochester, March 23rd, Green Jello. Anyway, the bands include Midwinter, Dead Cassette, Misery Falls, Shallow Teeth, Tim the Truth, who is fucking awesome. And this band, who we've never played before on the show.
Oh my God.
This band is called Alertist. And I listened to this a little bit earlier. It's really fucking good, honestly.
Yeah, Altars. I know them very well.
Oh, okay. John knows them. So, but this is Alertist, and this song's called Vampire on all WNY ThinkSoJoE show. Hit him with it, John.
Don't forget to share, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Sponsored by the ThinkSoJoE show. We'll see you next week. I am John. This is Joe. ThinkSoJoE. We'll see you fucking next week, you fuckers. Bye.